Hi guys, welcome to Tabletop War Games. Welcome to episode 13. I've done 13 episodes of Tile Talk. This one's going to be a little bit different. Yeah, I get this question asked a lot, and I think it's time to answer it. So, see you in a bit. So guys, yeah, I don't know if you can hear in the background, I've got Ivan working in the background. I'll show you Ivan at the end of the video. Yeah, he's currently printing stuff in the corner. You might be able to hear him, you might not be able to hear him. I stupidly put a print on before I realised I needed to do a video, and yeah, I can't stop it. Well, I can, but it's the first print, it's the test print. Let's see how it goes. But anyway, guys, welcome back. So yeah, I get this question a lot. How many kits have I used? How much does it cost? The general question. So I'm going to answer the big one today. How many kits have I used? So this whole video is going to be based off the original 3x3 table that I'd done. It's the one that's completely finished. It's the one that's been to Greetings from the Warp. It's the one that I've taken to Warhammer World. It's the one that you know of, the one that most of the Tile Talk series is about. So this is all going to be based off of that table. I know I've got the other one that I'm working on at the minute, the 3x3 Gang Stronghold sort of looking one, and I've got a third one that will be coming soon, which is going to be cool because it's going to involve the Cargo 8, which is sitting up there in the hive. Yeah, Cargo 8 in the hive. It's going to be cool. Anyway, so yeah, let's just get down to the nitty gritty. What I'm going to do is I'm going to spin you round, and then I'll show you the table, and we can chat about how many columns, how many walls are in it. It might be a little bit a longer video, it might not be, it might be a short video. I have already counted everything, I've worked it all out, I've got it all written down here, so yeah, because my brain won't remember numbers. So anyway guys, I'll spin the camera around and we'll look at the table and let's get cracking. See you in a bit. So guys, this is what started it all. This is the 3x3 that it was sort of like a, I don't know, it was my way of getting into the game. I will say I started building this before I'd even started playing Necromunda. That's how much I wanted to play Necromunda. I wanted something cool to play on, because you find most stores and things like that, local stores, don't really have anything like this, and I wanted to give the local guys something great, something cool to play on. And so I started making this, and I've started making the other one that you can see at the back there, and yeah, this is my passion. This is what I love doing. I love building sceneries. I love world building. Really, I should play D&D, but I don't actually enjoy playing D&D, so to speak. I don't know why. Maybe I just haven't found the right group. That's what a lot of people say to me. But yeah, because I'd love to be a DM and make worlds for people, things like that. Sorry, I keep clicking my pen. But yeah, this is a passion project. It's been a year's worth of work just for this table. I say a year's worth of work. It was actually built and painted in 4 months. So yeah, I say a year because I'm still working on it. I'm still making little bits and pieces, like the scatter scenery that you see, like the little servo haulers and things like the trailers and things like that. So all these little pieces, and then it's like the bumper stop that I've made, like it's got lights in and things like that, little bits and pieces. So the basic board was built and painted in about 4 months. So let's just get into it. Let's just see what is involved in making this table. So currently, as this stands, it is 35 columns, 29 wall sections. That's counting single wall sections, because I don't actually know, it's hard to tell once they're all glued together whether they're single or a double, because when the singles are joined up and glued together, it's very hard to tell if they're a double wall or a single wall. So I've just put 29 wall sections, 20 column toppers. So when I say column topper, I mean these things here that are from the platform and stair sets. It's 3 floor sets, which is very annoying because you need 2, So basically, if you and your friends are building a couple of tables between you, buy 2 boxes each for yourselves, buy an extra box between 4 friends, because you only need that 1 tile from the 3rd set to make the 9 tiles, because obviously 2 boxes, you get 4 in a set. You need 2 boxes, 2 full boxes, and a single tile. You can buy them on eBay and stuff, but prices are ridiculous, so you might as well just buy another set, because you're going to make extra tiles once you start building it, because this is a disease. This building scenery it's my disease anyway, but yeah. But yeah, so we've got 5 stair sets, 2 barricade sets. So the barricade sets are like the they're the broken wall sections that you get in. You got them in the original set when they re-released it in 2016, 2017. It's like the half broken wall things. I haven't got any to hand. I don't know if I can see any on here. I know like this bit up here, what I'll do is I'll take a picture and I'll put a picture right here now of the sets I'm talking about, and you'll see what I mean. 1 black market set and 2 container sets. So the container sets is because I've made things like this. So this is 1 container. Once you've done this, the rest of the container is useless, but no, it's not. I'll show you in a minute why it's not, because you've got stuff like this. So this was made using, I'm going to do a whole video on my scatter scenery anyway, but this was made using the extra parts that I cut from this trailer. Excuse me. So this is the top of this container. So I've made a little wall, a bit scatter piece, painted it up, made it grotty, stuck some posters and stuff on it. So you got like a line, because it's so tall. I mean, it even blocks, even if I grab an ogre, it even blocks line of sight for an ogre. You can just pop his head over the top, sort of thing. So it's like peekaboo. But yeah, so that's the basics of the table. So let's work this out. So in total, to build this, it is 5 wall sets, 4 platform sets, which is the platform and stair sets, 3 floor sets, unless you can split a set with a friend or find one extra tile, then you only need 2. 2 barricade sets, 1 black market set, and 2 container sets. So it's not actually that much to be able to create something like this. I've not included the extras like the crane and the scrap bits, because if you want the crane, they don't make it anymore, I don't think, so it's very difficult to get hold of. The scrap sets, you get this from the mech shop, because I've got the mech table down here, I've got the scrap sets here, that's all comes from the mech workshop. So you can get that, I think it's like £35. It's actually a really good set, because you get, say, you get a workbench, you get the scrap piles, and then you get the scrap barriers, which I've used here, and I've used over on the settlement tile as well. So yeah, realistically, if you and a couple of friends want to jump in with each other and like go split it 4 ways, 5 ways, 6 ways, local group, it's very affordable. I say it's very affordable, not in this current climate, but in total, if you put all of that, so 5 wall sets, 4 platform sets, 3 floor sets, 2 barricade sets, 1 black market set, and 2 container sets, it comes to, on the GW website, £732.50 UK pounds. But the beauty about this is we have things like eBay, we have things like independent stores, you have sales that people have, you have so many ways, because I didn't pay full price for all this, I'll say that right now. Find a local store, be like, if you're going to order it in one lump, chat to the local store owner, be like, I'm going to buy all these sets, is there a deal that you can make with me? They might say yes, they might say no. I was lucky enough to find one that said yes, so he gave me like an extra 5% off everything, which was fantastic. So that's how this became quite affordable. So in total I managed to get like 25% off of everything here. Well, not everything here, because some of this was off of eBay, like the crane set and that, because you can't get it anymore. I managed to nab one off eBay, and then a few other bits and pieces, like a container set I managed to nab off at the trading sites. I scour the trading sites on Facebook and thing all the time, and you pick up some bargains, you pick up some job lots. You might get some stuff in that job lot that you don't want, but then you sell those, and it's a way to get back some of your money. So people think it's not affordable to do something like this, but if you really do think about it, and if you really do want to build one, you can build one. I mean, I want to say you could probably build one for about 500 quid. If you do some wheeling and dealing like we do in England. But yeah, like the old trotters. Anyone who knows Only Fools and Horses, you'll know that reference. But yeah, so guys, I'm going to spin you back round and let's chat a bit more. See you in a bit. So guys, I hope I haven't put you off making your own table. I mean, I say it's not expensive. It is still a lot of money. I mean, but it's a modular table that you can, I mean, as like I've done, I've glued everything down, basically because when I transport it, I want to not have stuff falling off, basically. But yeah, I don't want stuff getting lost, because that's the only thing I find about modular. When you got everything separate, is stuff gets broken, stuff gets lost, stuff gets pinched, like nicked. Like, it happens. We've all heard the stories of people's armies going missing and stuff at events and at shops and things like that. Like, people will nick stuff because there's idiots out there. But that's the main reason why I've glued everything down to my tiles. I'm even starting to glue some of the barrels down and things, apart from like large, sorry, I'm facing the camera, large pieces like this and the servo haulers like this. I don't glue those down, they're big enough that I've got a separate box that they all fit in, so when I'm transporting it around, it doesn't get broken, doesn't get lost, and things like that. So yeah, it's doable for people if you've got a group of mates, because let's face it, like, you're not playing Necromunda on your own. Some people do. I mean, I've played some mock-up games myself down here just to make sure. Sounds weird, but I sort of set things up, do just like a scenario and roll some dice just to see if the table will work, just for line of sight and gameplay and things like that, and it helps you set up the table. So it's things like that. But I mean, we've got a great group, a great local group. I mean, there's a core of about 4 or 5 of us, but in total there's about 11-12 people that play Necromunda in our local shop, in our local area, so we're quite lucky in that respect. So we all, like the core group, like if I need something to add to this, they will search their bits boxes. They will, even some of the guys have like been like, do you need a box of scenery? They buy a box of scenery, give it to me, to then they know it's going into the table, so that, because the benefit of that is that they get to play on it, because the thing is, like, this doesn't just stay here, it also goes to my friend's house, because obviously I've got a 9x3 table, and I've only got a 6x3 board, so I can't fit it all down here all the time because I'm limited on storage. So one of the tables will be living at my friend's house, so that we can go there and play. We haven't got to take stuff with us and things like that. So yeah, get groups of friends together, all pitching together. You haven't got to use the GW kits. You can scratch build, you can 3D print, you can do so many things. I've seen some fantastic stuff built on the Necromunda terrain community, and there's people that do amazing stuff with scratch building. If you want to see scratch building stuff, check out Eric's Hobby Workshop. Amazing guy. Does some absolutely phenomenal scenery out of bits and scrap, and it's wicked. Like, it is really cool. I mean, I want to do some scratch building later. Once I've built these 3 tables, I want to look at building a scratch built table and things like that. I've got my cricket here as well, which I'm going to use to make some bits up, be it scatter terrain and things like that. I'm just trying to see if I've got a piece of it here. 2 seconds. This was made on the cricket. It's all plastic card that's been cut on the cricket, and then I've just painted it up to look a bit rusty and oily and things. So yeah, I want to make walkways and stuff, maybe some ash waste things I might do with the cricket, and bits and pieces. So scenery making is affordable. I say, when you get a new box of things, look at the polystyrene in there. Buy some card. I mean, I've seen people make like the the corrugate, what's it called? They're like the bunkers that are curved that you have in deserts and stuff, like the World War II sort of airfield hangars. There we go. They're making hangars out of cardboard, corrugated card on the top. Looks wicked. A friend of mine as well, Rob, he has made some like little bunkers using some guttering. So the connecting pieces, the 90-degree sections and that, he's turned them upside down, glued them to some card, and then glued some card in the front, glued a door on the front, and they look wicked. Like, they're really cool. Like they're perfect for like ash waste and things like that. So you haven't got to build something like I've built. This is the dream of mine. This is like the dream table I've always wanted. I was fortunate enough that at the time I could afford to build it, and yeah, I'm really quite lucky that I've managed to build my dream table and continue building my dream table. So yeah, I don't forget about that, because I know a lot of people are less fortunate out there, but I'm hoping to take this to some events this year, all my scenery and things. I'd love to like do a meet up at Warhammer World or something, and because the beauty about my table is because it's all GW, I can take it to Warhammer World, and they actually allow me to set it up on the table and play on it. So it might be that once I've got the 6x3 fully painted, I'll set up a little meeting date up at Warhammer World, and I can meet some of you guys, which would be amazing. Hand out some stickers and stuff and chat, play some games. Let's have it. Let's have a meet-up day at Warhammer World. Be pretty cool. So guys, I hope this video makes sense. I hope that it now helps you realise that to make something like this you don't need that many kits as such. You can do it with less. I mean, I keep umming and ahhing about doing a build with one box of the Hive box, where you get the Stronghold and the Dark Uprising set in there as well. It's basically a Dark Uprising set with a Stronghold set and some extra bits, and possibly one tile set, and seeing what I can build out of that box and one tile set and make something with that. But obviously need money to do that, and I don't have money at the minute. So yeah, it's going to be cool. I've got so many ideas that I want to build. I've got, say, the Cargo 8, which is going to be cool. Going to build something that uses the Cargo 8, but the Cargo 8 is still going to be usable in the ash waste. And I'm going to be building a precinct as well. I've got plans for. I want to build like a little precinct building, and then that will probably be this table finished for me. And then we'll see what the 3D printing does as well. A huge shout out as well to Ivan Bragg. He reached out to me on Instagram and said, like, I've got an old 3D printer. He can't use it in his house for reasons, and he shipped it to me. Like, I was blown away when he sent the message to me, and I'm forever thankful for it. I say I've got it on the first print now just to see if it works, and this opens up so many other possibilities for me. I really do appreciate it, Ivan. That's why the print is called Ivan. And also, Ivan, you're going to have a character that's going to be like an NPC character in our new campaign, and you will forever be in our campaigns now. So thank you very much, because it's not just going to benefit me, it's going to benefit the local guys as well, because obviously I'm going to be printing loads of scatter stuff on it. That's mainly what I want it for, is printing scatter stuff to put on the table, so like barrels, crates, and other bits and pieces like that. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I'm most active on Instagram. Got the Discord as well. The Discord again is growing every day. We get new people joining, and it's a great community. It's mainly focused on scenery building, which I kind of want to keep it that way. But we have got other channels on there where you can chat about other stuff and gang building and things like that. So it's I keep looking down there. Yeah, waiting for the cat to come around the corner. So, but yeah, Discord is phenomenal. There's some really great guys in there, and yeah, don't forget to check it out. But guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to support me, to watch this video, and I'll see you next time on Tabletop War Games. Don't forget to grab your goggles, and I'll see you out in the ash waste. Peace.
Also, just want to give a quick shout out to everyone that's donated on the coffee account. I really do appreciate it, guys. You guys at the minute are helping me continue building this table and helping me fund basically buying kits to continue making videos for you guys. So I really do appreciate it. You don't have to donate, but it's there if you want to. I'm never going to force anyone to donate, but if you feel like it, it's there. Links in the description. Link to everything else is in the description. So guys, catch you later on. Thank you.